Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we finally solved the mystery of the money thief that's been haunting Student Council, and we saw Chihiro get very hostile and took matters into her own hands about that mystery. But now that we've got that behind us, and we've accumulated enough points towards her social link, today our main goal is to max out Chihiro's social link the first chance we get. There's still a couple of days before we can see Chihiro again though, so we're gonna see what unfolds until that time comes. Ah, great, Junpei is going on about his old sidekick booble babble thing again. I have no idea what he's going for. There's no top to Tartarus. Whoa, he's finally snapped. I guess his brain has reached its expiration date. Actually, that is an interesting idea. But wouldn't that create a big problem for us? Exactly. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I was wrong. Correction, you are wrong, Junpei. I highly doubt there is a big gap on the top of Tartarus. That would be very dangerous for us. If this was an adventure novel, there'd probably be some kind of treasure. I know, there's a giant pinata, and when you break it, candy pours out. A huge batter appears saying congratulations, you beat Tartarus. You know, considering that this is an anime, I really would not expect if that didn't really happen, actually. I can kind of see that happening. I think I am getting a little insane if I actually believe Junpei about that. Actually, I want to see what Yukari said about that again. Yeah, that must be it, Junpei. Would it be nice if there was a control panel we could smash and destroy the whole place? It's not as easy as it sounds, Yukari. I bet the Shadows do not have anything like that installed whatsoever. And both our senpai are here today, so we can go to Tartarus. Not like I was planning to go to anyways. Since we are strong enough, I believe, to take on the next full moon boss. So that's why I'm not really worried about grinding at all right now. Okay, it's Sunday today. Very unusual that I do have Sunday nights free again, for the second week in a row no less. It's all because we haven't been visiting Maya in a while, but we will get to see Maya again soon, so don't worry if you are getting really invested in Maya's social link. Her time will come. We'll actually go to Chagall Cafe because I just remembered that Print Club is not available on Sundays. At least we'll be getting more points added towards our charm, so there's nothing we're not really losing here. Yeah, we know. It's a bit of a coffee. And we haven't maxed out yet. Though I should really check for sure if we are at level 5 at our charm, because I could be wrong. For all we know, we could probably be at level 4 and I just miscounted that whole step when it comes to our charm status. I'll take a quick look at that the first chance I get. Once again, we've managed to study enough without getting tired. That's good. Because I do not want to get tired now. Granted, it won't impact anything in the grand scheme of things, but it would just be a huge insult to me if the game did that at least one last time before the full moon rolls around. You know, in about a week there'll be another mission. Yeah, I know. I wonder what it'll be like this time. I guess we'll keep fighting until we defeat all 8 that are left. That's the only thing we can do right now. But what comes after? That is a good question. What will happen after? Wonder Mitsuru's hiding anything from us? I don't think she would do that, but I really can't believe that 100%. I guess we'll see what happens when we do take down all those big shadows that's coming up in the future. Everyone understands the Lorentz force of the left-hand rule, then I'm erasing the board. Not like you're writing anything on the board to begin with, aside from those few characters I see on the right side. And exams are happening in 2 weeks, oh man. Well, it looks like we're gonna be very busy people for the next while. We got the full moon coming up, and now the exam is happening. We'll work on the problems of the book instead. Okay, what are we going up? An application? Man, these textbooks have some really weird things inside them, do they? I wonder where these teachers get their material from. And Juba gets picked on once again. Gee, I wonder if he has to ask us for the answer to bail him out. When you drain the water in the tub, it swirls down the drain. Well, no duh. Which way does it swirl in the northern hemisphere? What? How would I know? Who would pay attention to something like that? A teacher, that's who. Okay, if I remember the answer to this, I think it could go either way. I'm not really too faithful about that answer, but I think that's what I remember. Yep, I thought so. This something effect doesn't apply on a small scale like water swirling down the drain. Otherwise, the rule is clockwise in the north, counterclockwise in the south. But remember, it has to be on a large scale, like shooting a missile. Okay, that's a weird comparison. Weird analogy, I should say. I got the question right. Do I deserve some credit here? No, you don't. Everyone knows that's a lie. Because every time they whisper about how great I am, my charm increases. So Junpei, you can just sit there and just look dumb. I want to see something more vulgar, but I really don't want to go that far, even though this is an M-rated game still. Hi, Fuka. Yeah, I know, it's lunchtime. The best time of the day. Am I gonna be free after school? Probably so. I'm not sure yet. Well, I was hoping you'd come see me after school. I'd like to spend some time with you. Oh boy, if we do that, then I hope we don't step on Chihiro's toes too badly. Because we are close to leveling up for social link, but we aren't that intimate with Fuka yet, so I think we might still be in the clear if we do that. Let's speak to Mitsuru first. It's not Mitsuru, Yukari. Mitsuru's nowhere near here. It's still not clear to me. Okay, she says say the same thing from last time. Is Junpei here? No, he's off doing something. Doing Junpei things, that's what he's doing, which is something very stupid knowing him. I think I will hang out with Fuka after all, since I think we will be in the clear if we do hang out with her today. So, Fuka, would you like to do some more cooking, testing, or what have you? Yeah, what should we do today? So we're at Polonium Mall for a change. Polonium Mall, you went shopping with Fuka. I apologize for taking so long. I had to go to the pharmacy to buy some special spices. I don't know why though. Even if I use them, I doubt they'll make any difference. Well, you'll never know unless you try, Fuka. Trial and error. That's kind of one of the things I expect to come across to cook. Then again, I barely cook myself, so I wouldn't know. To be honest, my cooking still doesn't taste very good. It's not just the way I make it, it's... When I'm cooking, I think to myself, this isn't gonna taste good. More that negative thinking that she talked about the last time we hung out with her. I just wish I was good at something. Well, you have a persona, that is the obvious answer, but I mean... I'm sure there is something out there, Fuka. You probably just haven't found it yet. What? That I'm good at? Let's see. Well, I'm pretty good at mechanical devices. Really? I'm the opposite when it comes to mechanical stuff, to be honest. I'm afraid that anything I touch, technological-wise, will break on impact. That's how bad I am with technology. Don't boast about that, Fuka. If anything, I'm the one that's jealous that you're so apt about that. My dad used to tinker with audio equipment in his spare time. He would repair speakers and headphones. Ooh. I'm legitimately interested about that. I used to love watching him work when I was little. That's probably why I'm so good at mechanical devices. Again, I'm jealous about that. I wish I had enough skill to do something like that myself, but I'm a klutz when it comes to tech, like I said already. And even if they were, the Karicho group could always provide us with anything we need for battle. Not to mention that I'm kind of embarrassed about it all. I mean, it's not a very feminine hobby. Isn't any option for this one. But realistically, I don't think so, Fuka. I'm sure you're not the only girl in the world who's got that kind of interest. You're welcome. You don't have to be so shy about that, or hide that at all. I think it's pretty cool of you. You seem to be the one I tell my troubles to, Makoto-kan, I'm combining Kun and Sa at the same time, that's how it works. And yet you're always so understanding. You help me to think positively. And really supportive. Fuka seems to trust us. And our relationship with her has grown deeper. But I'm pretty sure we're still safe with Chihiro. I'm pretty sure we're still safe with that. So with this little meeting, we've learned more about Fuka now. And because of this, we've leveled up with the Fuka Social Link once again. Like I said, I am really jealous that Fuka can say that she's very proficient in fiddling around with mechanical devices. I wish I had that kind of talent. It's something that has interested me, but when it comes to actually trying to pull it off, I am such a complete klutz with that kind of stuff. Sorry I made you wait so long. Well, I'm gonna return to the dorm. I'll see you later. You decided to go back to the dorm too. If that was the case, why not just walk back together? We have the same idea, guys. Come on.
Sorry to bother you, Fuka.
It's okay. What's on your mind?
Well, I was hoping you could do me a favor with your skill. I was doing some research on our school, and I came across something strange. 10 years ago, a lot of students missed school for some reason. They were reported as absent, but I found some records that suggest it was something serious. Do you know anything about it, Fuka?
Me? Not really.
I know it was a long time ago, but doesn't it seem suspicious to you? From what I've heard, this isn't the first time shadows have appeared.
Wait, are you saying?
I don't know, but I wonder. And I'm not trying to make trouble, but Mitsuru-senpai acts kind of weird whenever someone asks questions about Tartarus.
Does she?
I just want to know what happened back then. If it doesn't have anything to do with the shadows, then fine.
I understand. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
That was a very interesting conversation.
Welcome back.
Hi, Mitsuru. That was very appropriate that Mitsuru of all people greeted us back, but wow, that was a really interesting conversation we saw between those two. Because I do remember recently that Fuka did come across an explosion that took place somewhere, I believe it was near Gekko High 10 years ago. And she also did say something that a lot of students were missing at that time as well. So maybe there might be more to this whole student gone missing thing from 10 years ago than we think. Everyone's at school talking about the loss. It seems the shadows have started to attack again. If things keep going like this, a shadow will appear during the full moon. I'm expecting at this point, Akihiko. Just like Akutsuki-san said, well, it's something you figured out first, Akihiko, so you should take credit for that. Do you know about Shinshudo? Can't say I have. Then allow me to explain. Shinshudo is located in Palladium Mall and will be reopening in the 9th of next month. The chairman said you should visit it when you have a chance. Oh, the store? I thought it was some sort of lost martial art that I never heard about before. But okay, I will keep that in mind. The 9th of next month, this new store will be opening. So with Yuka-tan. She has dagger in her eyes whenever she looks at Mitsuru-senpai. I haven't really seen that. It's probably your imagination. I can't imagine Yukari being that kind of vengeful, though given her attitude, I won't be surprised if that was the case, honestly. Now let's see, it's Monday, so pre-club should be open. But as I was saying, I really would be surprised if that was the case, because Yukari, she's not the best person to keep her emotions in check. We've seen that before. So the fact that she might be holding some sort of grudge against Mitsuru, I can strangely believe that. Though, let's hope it's just me speaking hyperbole about that. Then again, I just want everyone to get along, so I'm probably just a wuss when it comes to confrontation, which I really am. Alright, so Print Club should be open on Mondays. Yes, it is. At least work on our charm in the meantime. And... aha, we are charismatic now! I believe that is actually the max level for charm. So, with our charm now taken care of, that means we can focus our complete attention onto academics. That is very, very good news. Because I really do need to make up on some of those nights that I was forced to sleep in because I got tired from studying too much the previous night. Or because of Tartarus. And I almost thought I jinxed myself again when I said that. Man, this whole condition thing is really getting to me as of late. But can you blame me? The game's been doing it so frequently in the most inopportune of times, so I'm getting kind of paranoid about Makoto's condition at this point. At least it's lunchtime with a half moon now in our midst. Hi, Chihiro. How was class today? Class was class, you know, the usual. Oh, she's getting a little embarrassed about this. Getting together after school again? You know, I did say the first chance we get we beat you again. Sure, I can say that 100%. We'll see each other again after school. You don't have to be embarrassed about that. She has something to give to us. We're definitely gonna talk with her again after school. After school has approached. Thankfully, no lecture whatsoever to keep us in waiting. But first, I want to see for sure. I think I know for sure. Yes, it is. 2 out of 3 of our social stats have now been maxed out, which means we have to focus our complete attention onto academics now. That's very nice. But until that time comes to focus on academics once again, Chihiro, I'd like to have you as some company today. I did say we're gonna max out her social link the first chance we get, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Chihiro seems a little nervous. That's nothing new coming from her, to be very honest. Would you like to come over to my house? Yeah, you did bring this up a few days ago. I guess we are gonna meet your mother. Because you did say that your mother wanted to meet us. Well, instead we're in her room. Okay, then I guess her parents aren't home. So probably wait till then. This is the illustration collection I wanted, remember? I bought all 3. I blew my whole allowance, but it was worth it. This book was done by the same artist. Would you like to borrow it if you're interested? Just pause and think of me when you read it. I think I'll give it a try. Oh, no problem. Chihiro seems really, really happy. More so than I've seen her in a long time. I've read it so many times that I probably got it memorized already. Wow. You really read it that fast in that short amount of time? I'm impressed. My mother just called. She says she has to stay late at work. Oh, so I guess I won't be meeting her yet. I've heard that there's been assaults on women in this area. I really don't want to be alone. Please stay just a little while longer. But it's kind of getting late. My dormmates are kind of expecting me to come back. Whoa, okay, she's kind of getting aggressive again. I kind of want her to not snap at me like last time. She really wants us to say. I know I'm being selfish. Not like you, Makoto-san. You're such a great person and you make those around you happy too. wish I could have you all to myself. Well, I guess she's being really honest about this. I can't take that away from her. Please, for this special moment, think only of me. Chihiro has expressed her love for you. And by visiting Chihiro in her room, we have officially finished our very first social link of the game. Thou art I, and I am thou. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Justice Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Melchizedek. I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. The ultimate form of the Justice Arcana. And that is your prize for maxing out a social link in this game. When a social link reaches its maximum level, you are able to create the strongest persona of that Arcana that the social link represents. But you still have to reach a certain level in order to even wield that persona yourself. So even though we do have the ability to create whatever its name was, the Hand of Justice, we still have to be at a certain level in order to actually fuse it. So we're only partway there if we want to actually get that persona on hand. It's so warm being near you. You share a tender moment with Chihiro. I like that little hug Makoto gave to Chihiro. Just want to give her that special wish that she wanted.
Hey.
That was very nice of him. Well, that was quite the end to Chihiro's social link. So since we have completed Chihiro's social link 2, that means she will not be jealous whenever we hang out with other girls now. Since her social link is completed, she really won't be that much of a factor when it comes to hang out with other female social links now. I'm pretty sure I just said the same thing twice, but I hope you get the idea. We can interact with her again at school and have the chance to hang out with her, but it really won't do anything in terms of our bond now. It's at the strongest point as it can be, so the only thing we can do is just hang out with other people and work on their social links throughout the game. It's easier to plan a strategy if we know what day the operation will be in advance. So have you been creating a plan? Yeah, I have been. From the very beginning, I've been trying to map out a plan to the very best of my ability. A great leader always plans ahead. At least that's what I think. Yes, Junpei saying the same thing again. I think it's your imagination, Junpei. I wouldn't put it past Yukari if she was acting like that towards Mitsuru, but you might be over-exaggerating that. Wait, Akiko was saying something different. I thought he was saying the same thing from last night. I think Mitsuru already told you this, it's gonna be full moon in a week, but don't think about it too much or else you'll get nervous as the day gets closer. Trust me, I'm not trying to think about it too much. There will be a full moon in a week, do you understand what that means? Yes, I do. Then I expect you to be prepared. I also expect myself to not die on the full moon like last time. Otherwise, Lord knows how many cutscenes I'll go through to get back to the boss fight. Yeesh, I don't want to imagine how much time that will take. So with all that taken care of, we're gonna stop for today. I'm gonna actually find out where Fuka is as I do close out the episode. So we finally were able to max out our first social link of the game. And I say it was a pretty satisfying ending, to be very frank. I think Chihiro's social link is one of my more favorable social links of the entire game, mainly just to see how far she progressed as a character. Seeing her come from this timid, shy girl to really learning more about her. Granted, she's probably still that timid, shy lady that might appear in public, but at least to us, we know that there's more to her than that. It's probably because I'm a shy person in real life myself, so I guess I'm kind of vicariously living through Chihiro in her overcoming her anxiety to speak to other people, specifically boys, since we know that was the big problem she had before we ever got to become friends with her. Or boyfriend and girlfriend, I should say. So next time on Persona 3 FES, we're gonna spend more time doing some more social links, especially focusing on our academics now that we have maxed out our charm, and just continue to live our life as normal, as now the full moon is only 1 week away. Until we meet again, farewell for now.